Hello. In this training, I will show you how to do EBA and Fed Funds transactions. To do an EBA transaction, click on the Applications menu and click EBA. The first tab you'll be taken to directly is the Add tab. This is where you can go in and make a deposit or withdrawal from your excess balance account. When you do a transaction here, you type in the amount and click the Submit button. You do then have to confirm the transaction. Once you confirm the transaction, it will show on the View screen. By clicking on the View tab, you can see all of your recent EBA transactions, including the transaction type and the amount of the transaction. If you'd like to search for a transaction older than what you can find on the View tab, you can click on the Search tab. Now that I've covered the basics of EBA, I would like to mention two more things to keep in mind. The first one is that there is a hard cutoff time for EBA transactions, and you may receive the following message notifying you of this if you go to add an EBA transaction after this cutoff time. The second one is that if you attempt to withdraw more than your balance, you will receive a warning message similar to the one here. With EBA now covered, let's move on to Fed Funds transactions. To navigate to Fed Funds, click on Applications, then Fed Funds. The screens look very similar. You'll want to enter the amount you want to sell or purchase and indicate in the transaction type whether it is a sale or purchase. You can see the transaction on the right-hand side of the screen. One thing that's different about a Fed Funds transaction is the transaction election will hold the amount for the next business day, unless you go and make a change to the election. It will keep being carried over from day to day unless you make that election change. So it's important that you're reviewing your Fed Funds elections on a daily basis. Also, Fed Funds is done as a single transaction per day. And the last transaction that you enter in the Fed Funds screens before our Fed Funds deadline will be the one that the system utilizes. Again, you can click the View tab to view Fed Funds transactions that you've done recently, as well as the Search tab to search for other Fed Funds transactions. By navigating to the dashboard, you would be able to preview any Fed Funds or EBA transactions that you've done in the Today's Transaction Preview area. And also see your most recent Fed Funds sale or purchase.